Hi Aquarius, welcome to Basic Bitch Tarot. This Basic Bitch welcomes you. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. This September I'm doing a giveaway, kittens, of the Game of Thrones deck. If you want to be part of the giveaway, subscribe and leave a comment so I know that you want to participate. I have 3 decks and I'll be giving them out. We're going to do Celtic cross messages. Why? Because those love messages are great and all, but in order to attract that amazing love into our lives, what we really have to do is go within. What deck do we want? We want this deck. And get to know ourselves a little bit. So these are what I call my soul messages, my sun and moon messages, integrating your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. And integration. The messages will seem very general. I do not flower. They are not specific because you need to know that if the messages reflect a specific situation in your life, that's because your soul is being drawn to learn that message, and we bring these situations to us for a reason. So let's do sun and moon soul messages. Here we go. Universe for Aquarius, those born on Earth between January 20th and February 18th. Universe for Aquarius, please. Celtic cross, general deep soul messages, soul journey messages, sun, moon, and rising sign of Aquarius. If the messages don't resonate, Aquarians, look in the description below and find out how to contact me. I'd be happy to get into your vibe. I love connecting with you personally and giving you a one-on-one. Also understand, people, you don't need to hate on me with the thumbs down because you don't like the way a message resonates. Instead, go to another channel, okay? Because there are 8 billion people on the planet, and your lives will play out differently depending on who you are. The messages will resonate differently for different people. Just be supportive, okay? We all readers love to do this. So where is my Aquarian energy? Universe for Aquarius, sun, moon, rising of Aquarius. Here they come. Here they come. That's not it. Where is it? That's it. Thank you. Move out of the way, Game of Thrones. This basic bitch has work to do. Thank you, universe. Thank you, angels. Thank you, Aquarius. This is you. This is what's crossing you. This is what's driving you. This is the past. That's the past. Here's what's crowning you. Here is the future. Here's inner resources, what you bring to the table. External resources, what others bring to the table. Hopes and fears, and a final outcome. You guys see all that? Sorry, my camera angle's a little weird. My kid messed with that. Going into September. Ooh, the star. Tell me about this star, Aquarius. Who's the star here? Are you feeling like the star? This is your energy right here. Hopeful, faithful, purpose, a renewal, spiritual growth. You're feeling like the star in your own life. Someone else might be. Tell me more. Oh, but you've passed judgment on the situation. Feeling really resigned. Feeling like you're trusting your intuition. Not trusting of something, though. Maybe a little worried that somebody might have not been honest with you. Getting over some past pain. Not sure what the timestamp is on all that. It's just what we're residual carrying into September. Let's get into the tea. Okay. 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 Here we go. So right now, here we are. This energy is coming toward, this is on your mind and just encompassing you to the point where you embody it, or you yourself are in this mode. And there goes my neighbor's Mustang. He loves to help us read, kittens. So Aquarius, right now you're embodying Page of Swords, new ideas, curious about something, with a certain part of your life. You're thirsting for knowledge. You want to know more, new ways of communicating. You know, sometimes the pages in relationship readings are about like texts and stuff like that. And when I see a page of swords, it tells me that you're thinking about acting in a certain part of your life. Um, the page can be a little shy, it's a little defensive, but you're ready to act. You're thirsting for knowledge about someone or something in your life. Are you thinking about talking to somebody new on the phone instead of texting? Are you thinking about actually going back to school instead of just thinking about it? You want to act, but you're in an immature phase of the process, okay? Aquarius, just thinking about something. What's keeping you from being that knight? Let's talk about it. 10 of coins. Well, so something may have happened. Like what's keeping you from it might be that your family and your home life just can't afford it. Or that like you want to act, but you just don't think that you can have it all in a situation. 10 of Pentacles in reverse is like it's the darker side of wealth. It's a financial failure or loss. Quite literally, whatever you want to start into, you might not be able to afford it, or you think you can't, or you're afraid that you won't be able to, quote unquote, have it all in a situation. It's not bad to stand back and go, wait, and think about what we consider pentacles. What do you consider currency? Money, your time, your energy, what we spend. You're not sure if you can reach this total pentacles coins fulfillment with whatever you're acting on. You might have your reasons. You might have, and Aquarius likes to be smart. You're an air sign, you're smart. And I notice the air signs, sometimes they go charging in, but the smart air signs will hang out in page mode and wait for the resources to be available, or they're being very realistic about whether or not they can have it all in the situation. It tells me whatever it is, you're looking at it long term. Right now, you're a little insecure about it, like, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Again, this is general. You could feel more strongly about it. You could be feeling less strongly about it. What we've got for you and what's driving you is 3 of Wands in reverse. In some part of your life, you are afraid to expand because the 3 is about expansion, okay? And the 3s are about looking at a situation and looking at the full growth potential. How much passion do you have for it? The 3 of Wands kind of plays it small, and you might feel a little delayed. And it's a lack of foresight. Like you just maybe can't see, with it upright, you're waiting for your ships to come in and you're ready to expand, just waiting for that ship to come with all the material you need to build, right? You're waiting for more here. In the reverse, you may have stopped waiting for something. There are parts of your life where when it comes to the passion that you have for something, you're like, I don't know if I want to wait anymore. I'm becoming impatient. That's because the lesson is a lack of foresight. So might be lacking in some foresight, playing it small. There might be some unexpected delays in a part of your life that you want to see through to fruition, and you're just not sure. Just not sure. This page is a little shy. What's crossing you is making you a little shy. Yeah, just not sure if you're feeling like, I just need to play this small right now. I'm becoming impatient in some way. Just sit with it, Aquarius, okay? Just sit with it. Stay smart. Hang on to your Page of Swords moment, okay? You don't need to be the knight just yet. If it doesn't feel right, don't act. That's my advice. In the past, 8 of Wands in reverse. There goes my neighbor again with his Mustang. Coming into September, a little frustrated because, again, more delays in a situation. And it's also can mean a resistance to change on someone's part, either you or someone else around you. And when things slow down, because this is Cupid's arrow, right? In relationships, or like ideas, fast, coming in hot, rapid communication, sometimes in a group even, like lots of ideas and passion being exchanged and quickly. You're moving into September with this in reverse. Maybe something was going quickly and slowed down. Maybe it's just slow to progress in general, Aquarius. You need to know that the lesson of the Eight of Wands in reverse is that someone or something is resisting to change. And when things slow down, that's because someone involved needs to do some internal alignment and figure out, how quickly do I want this to move? Do I want to proceed at all? That's important. If you are embodying this, stay there. Let it move as slowly as you want. If someone else is doing this, honor it. Like if somebody just stopped communicating out of nowhere, honor it. They're doing a personal alignment. Okay? You or somebody else. Let the slowness happen. What's crowning you is the Hangman in reverse. And the Hanged Man is about a sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those worth walking away from. In the upright, it's a self-imposed suspension. It's a pause. It's a surrender. You need a moment to let go and gain new perspective. In the reverse, it's not necessarily the place that you want to be. You may be on pause in some situation in your life with a person or moving forward in some way anyway, and you feel as though it's sort of imposed upon you. There's a delay, there's a stalling, indecision, having a hard time trusting your intuition about something or someone else's, and there's a resistance to new perspective. If you're in this hangman moment right now, you just need to go within and trust yourself and get this into the upright. Make the most of your hangman moment. Whatever you have to do, you're stalling doing it. It could mean you're holding yourself back in some way. You're holding yourself back in some way, or maybe somebody else is. Moving forward, though, you will embody this King of Swords in reverse. Don't panic. This is not a situational reading, okay? Could this be a person in your life or you? Sure, but let's talk about what's happening on a soul level here. This is a quiet power. This is an inner truth. But the King of Swords is also about manipulation and a misuse of power. Now, I'm going to go out on a limb here. This could be another person or it could be you. We all have a light and a shadow side, kittens. And Aquarius, I'm a Libra, I'm an air sign. We are very independent, we are very rebellious, and we are very smart. And sometimes air signs really want their way because they think we're the smart ones, right? I mean, you're Aquarius. Your job is to propel humanity forward, sometimes at any cost. So make sure moving forward in a situation, I think you know the one, stay in the light side and, as opposed to this shadow side of King of Swords in reverse. Have your quiet power, have your inner truth, okay? Don't misuse any power. Don't misuse all that intellect that you have. Don't manipulate anyone and don't let anyone manipulate you, okay? You may face this moving forward at some time I heard September and November. That's what they just told me. I'm wearing my watch. That keeps me grounded. What you're bringing to the table right now, no wonder you're in this hangman moment here, is the moon in reverse. This is a Cancerian energy. You are confused about something. You are fearful of something. It's an inner confusion. It's and it's a need to release fear. You may feel like you might be having conversations with yourself about something right now, saying, "Gosh, I don't know enough. I need to release this inner fear. I can't get into my intuition. I'm ignoring it. I might have a gut feeling that I can't face right now. It's making me confused." This means that you feel as though something is being hidden from you in some way. Either you're hiding something from inside yourself within your moon aspect, your moon sign, and you're not letting that integrate and be a part of who you are, or you feel as though someone else is hiding it from you. We're in a new moon right now. The sky is a little dark at night. There's a sliver of light. Wait a little while, Aquarius, because moving through the week as the moon progresses into its full stage, more things may come out. You're feeling like something's being hidden from you, and you, in some way, I'm not going to flower. I'm not going to be situational. I just want to say, hey, universe knows, okay? They know. They know you're stressed out about something. The moon in reverse can quell its fears by letting more light be shed on a subject in some way. Okay? Take that advice as you will. Oof, okay, now I know why you feel this way. I move from one card to the next. I barely look at the whole spread. I let it move and flow one card at a time. Well, what others are bringing to the table, I'm not going to lie, not something good. No wonder you're a little afraid to act. So, the Seven of Swords, I try to give the Seven of Swords positive meaning, and there just isn't any. This is imposter syndrome. This is self-deceit, and this is keeping secrets. No wonder you're the moon in reverse right now. No wonder. Because someone here is throwing shade. These are external forces in your life. Someone's either being possessive of you, someone's wearing a mask with you, someone might not be telling you the truth about something, somebody could be talking shit about you, they could be telling you one thing while they're doing another. I mean, look at this guy. He's like, ooh, this is mine. This is mine. But there's an energy around you right now that is not telling you the truth. You need to know that these people or this person on a deep soul level, the reason people lie to us like this is because they can't be honest with themselves. Just take a breath. See that that person is motivated by the wrong things for very specific reasons, that it's not your problem, it's their problem, and you don't need liars in your life, okay? These people come into our lives to teach us these lessons, to have a Nine of Wands moment, which is better boundaries. Don't trust your gut, okay? Trust your gut. Trust your gut. Hopes and fears. You are so hopeful that something in your life is moving in a positive direction. The Wheel of Fortune is such an important moment. It is about you're hoping something will go in a good direction. You're hoping that karma will be positive. You're seeing a situation in your life as destiny. It's part of your life cycle. You're hoping for a turning point and for something to move in a positive direction. That's very clear for you here. You're hopeful. You're hopeful. Wait for the full moon. Wait for the full moon, Aquarius. Okay? And then you need to know this. God, there goes another one. See? That's the universe telling you. Listen to your basic bitch here. When the full moon comes, some things might come to light. Okay, kids? You can be hopeful for this all you want, but this doesn't need to be in the hope and fear slot. This needs to be in what's driving you. Okay? You are in charge of your destiny. Aquarius takes on a responsibility of propelling itself forward and all of us forward. That's the energy of Aquarius with hope. Have hope in yourself. You can get your own wheel spinning forward. You don't need to hope for this. You don't need to be afraid of this. You are in control of your own destiny. By the 7th, by the end of the week, we've got a King of Swords King of Wands in reverse. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't read from this deck very often. Let me correct. In the future, I never misspeak. There are no accidents in tarot. If I misspeak, it's because a card wasn't on the table that universe wanted me to talk about, and I'm looking right at it, and I'm interpreting it in a different way. King of Wands isn't necessarily about manipulation, but I think you might be being manipulated, and they wanted me to talk about it. King of Wands is about somebody that's just in it for themselves. They might have high expectations. They might have aggressive goals, and they might have some poor leadership. So in the future, you need to watch for an energy like that coming into light, and you need to make sure that you're lacking the energy you have in your life to be in charge of it. You might be a little too aggressive moving forward. Whatever's slowing down, you want it to speed up, Aquarius. You're being a little aggressive, and your expectations might be high. And the King of Wands in reverse is about personal direction. If you're led to a situation like that in your life, your soul wants you to focus on personal direction, and that's why it's challenging you. You might really want to take control of a situation. You know, it's Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. But you are going to embody the Queen of Wands in reverse, which I love this card. You know, if you want to aspect it in a situational way, like, okay, this is a situation I'm going to withdraw my passion from, okay, fine. But what this card is really about is you're going to be in a situation between now and the 7th where you're going to focus more on self respect. You're going to focus more on self confidence. You might be a little introverted, and that happens because you're trying to reestablish your sense of self. You're going to deal with a situation where some things might come out. I know you're so hopeful for it to move forward, but I've got this King and Queen of Wands in reverse here. Okay? So this is just a forecast. You can course correct. I don't know that I would necessarily try to course correct your Queen of Wands in reverse moment. Who doesn't need to go within and be a little introverted and have work on self-respect and self-confidence and reestablish your sense of self? Because when you do that, that'll get your wheel of fortune that you and you alone should propel right here, or right here, and what's driving you, or right here, or right here. I know, Aquarius, that you of all signs are capable of getting this out of your hopes and fears. Okay, kittens? I know that you are. Let me give you some oracle messages for this week. This is my Divine Feminine deck. Oracles of Light for Aquarius, please. For Aquarius. For Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please. See if I can get them to jump this way. Oh, they don't want it to jump. They want to do it like this. Okay. Yes. Yes, my divine oracles of light for Aquarius. Where is it? It's here. Thank you. I love these oracles. I meditate on these cards. They come to me in meditation. They love us so much, you guys. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. At the bottom of the deck, Imrama, such a great energy. Where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being called to journey to here? Imrama wants you to ask. Go within and decide, where do you want your wheel of fortune to take you? She's asking you to do this, to stop and think, what do I really want to move towards, and why? The ever unfolding rose, cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. Whatever's going on in your life this week, you might come through a period where you say to yourself, why is this happening to me? It's not happening to you. It's happening for you. Something is cracking open this week, and it's gonna unfold. This stuff will be shed to light. Other things will happen that will be shed to light. This rose will unfold. It's cracked open, and it's happening for you. Even if it hurts, it's here for you, for your soul to experience. That's what it wants to go through. That's why it's happening. Share your voice. Come out of the cave, and it's about persecution followed by expression. You're having a hangman moment here. You're in some anxious mood, and your swords, your action, your intellect is in page mode. It's a little shy. Maybe you're feeling a little insecure about something. It's time to open up by the 7th and share your voice about whatever this is. Are you withdrawn at all and in a cave? You're going to feel introverted. By the 7th, you need to start thinking about opening up and expressing yourself. You're Aquarius. You can do that. Mirror. Who or what is triggering you? The lesson of this oracle message is, if you feel like someone else is triggering you, look in the mirror. You might just be triggering yourself. It's possible that this is just like, you need to look in the mirror and find your own moon and find your own deep intuition. Okay? Look in the mirror at yourself. Find out what's triggering you about this situation, because it might be causing you to withdraw. Okay? It might be causing you to have this hanged man moment of pause where you're simply holding back. You need to look in the mirror and ask yourself, why are you holding back? You know, why are you holding back? Why? You and you alone know why you're resisting change or stalling. Even if it's another person in your life, you need to look in the mirror and decide how to handle it. This is an answer to a question. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking. Keep facing north. The moon overthinks things. Wheel of Fortune in hopes and fears. You're overthinking things. You're overthinking things. And I know that seeing this King of Wands and King of Queens in reverse, and me mentioning that King of Swords with manipulation before I even saw this card, you need to face your true north. Stop overthinking it. Embody some Libra energy or Pisces energy. Get deep into your intuition. You know what time it is right now. Okay, kittens, that's your Celtic Cross message for the week. Over the weekend, I'll put up love messages. Please don't forget about the Game of Thrones giveaway. If you want to participate in that, subscribe and leave a comment. I love you, Aquarius. God, you're probably my favorite air sign. So I'm listening to universe for you. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.